Hey guys, welcome back to another video of mine. So yeah, every artist should experience a weird art commission at some point in their life, whether they want it or not. And for me, it unfortunately happened in an age where I was too young to know any better. I'm pretty sure I was only like 14 or something. So yeah, right at the vulnerable age for people to approach you and ask for weird commissions. In this video, I'll share the story of what happened, what I had to draw, and the shocking twist of events that unfolded at the end of the commission. So with that, let's get right into the story time. This all happened back when I was still playing Animal Jam and posting art for the game. For anyone who doesn't know, Animal Jam is an online game where you can play as different animals, customize them, and play minigames with them. I have to bring this up as it's relevant to the story. Anyways, one fateful day, I got a DM on Instagram from somebody wanting a commission. From me. I was shocked. Nobody had ever asked me for a commission before. And they were going to pay me actual money. I couldn't fathom the idea of that. I was so excited. I responded back to them saying yes to the commission, and asked them what they'd want me to draw for them. They told me they wanted me to draw 2 characters, which is definitely a bit more complicated than drawing 1 character. But hey, I wasn't going to complain. This was going to be my very first art commission after all. And before I get into the details of the commission, I'm going to share a preview of what the sketch looked like for this drawing. Yeah, there's a lot to get into with this commission. I had to draw a quick mock-up since I deleted the old drawing a while back. And I'm usually a slow sketcher, but recently I learned how to sketch faster in a class called Quick Sketching that I took on Craftsy, which is the sponsor of this video. As someone who struggles to draw the sketches fast in my art, this class by Gerardo Escamilla really helped me. My favorite part about the class was learning about the line of action and simple shapes, as a lot of the time I overthink my sketch and redraw the pose until it's right, but after taking this class, it really helped me learn how to sketch faster by creating a quick line of action for my character's pose and creating the essential shapes for the character, which I did to create the concept sketch for this video. This sketch only took me like 5 minutes to make. Craftsy is an online resource for all things creative, which means you can take classes on pretty much anything creative. So whether you're looking to take a class on drawing or some other creative outlet, Craftsy has got you covered. The first 1,000 people to click the QR code on the screen or the link in my description will get a full year premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49, which is valid if you're a new member. Thank you Craftsy for sponsoring this video. So the person commissioning me also played Animal Jam, and had a fox character from the game. They told me to draw the fox alongside the other character, that I'll get into soon. Then they sent me photos of the fox, and I was so overjoyed. It was a really cute purple fox with a spiked collar and a flower crown on its head, a typical Animal Jam girly outfit for anyone who's familiar with the game. And you could say that I was truly looking forward to this art commission. But unfortunately, this is where things take a turn for the worse. Just as I was feeling excited about the upcoming commission, they sent me the other character that they wanted me to draw. And I genuinely didn't know how to respond. It was the most awkward experience for me. Like, even back then, I knew it was weird, but I just didn't really know why. The character they sent me was Levi Ackerman from the Attack on Titan. I have never seen this anime, but I could tell from the image alone that he was the emotionless, cold-hearted guy. Maybe even a villain of some sort, I don't know. I'm sure Attack on Titan fans are laughing at me, and you know what? I heard the show's good, so it's my fault for not watching it. But anyways, they told me to draw the 2 of these characters sitting down together, smiling and blushing at each other. Yeah, this isn't a joke. As much as I would want it to be, they seriously wanted me to draw this for their commission. And again, I was only 14 years old. I knew it was strange, like I was low-key judging them, but I didn't really know that there might have been weird reasons for them wanting this kind of a commission. And like, who knows, maybe they just really wanted a drawing of their Animal Jam character with Levi. But I'm skeptical, especially when they explicitly told me to make them both blush. But despite all else, I wanted to take the commission, because nobody had ever asked me for a commission. And I'm sure all artists can relate to the feeling you get when someone wants to commission you for the very first time. Like, even though I didn't want to draw the anime character Levi and some Animal Jam fox together, I also didn't want to give up at the chance at my very first art commission. This was my chance to make money with my own artwork. So I agreed to taking on the art commission, even if I knew it was sorta weird. And then I got into the drawing. As I mentioned before, I didn't end up keeping the original drawing. I deleted it from my art program at the time, which was on Metabank Paint, and deleted it from my photo gallery because I didn't want to look back on this horrible thing. Can you really blame me? So that's why for this video I decided to create a mock-up sketch of how the drawing looked. But because this all happened years ago, there's probably things that differed in the drawing, although I remember for a fact they specifically wanted the two characters to be sitting down, looking at each other with a smile and blush on their face, and sort of have their arms around each other. I don't know why I have such a good memory of this. Like, maybe I'm still just traumatized. I don't know. I also remember this being extremely hard for me to draw at the time. I was still pretty new to digital art, and I rarely drew humans, so having to draw an anime character sitting down, interacting with another character, was pretty darn difficult to say the least. But somehow, I managed to pull through and completed the sketch, with the help of some reference images, since there was no way I could have drawn this back then without using drawing references. Anyways, after I completed the sketch, I sent them a photo of it over on Instagram. We had agreed that after I completed the sketch, they'd pay me, so I was anxiously awaiting a response from them. I even started to draw the line art for the drawing, because I had way too much trust in people back then. Although, a bit through my drawing process, I noticed they didn't respond as fast as they were beforehand, which was strange. I checked our DMs and saw that they had left me on red. I was so confused and worried, but I still for some reason had hope left in me. I asked them why they left me on red, and waited for their response, but it never came, and the next thing I knew, they blocked me. Not only did I have to draw a fox with the anime character Levi, in a really weird manner, but they had scammed me too. I had wasted my time doing this sketch, which ended up taking me hours because again, this drawing was impossible for me to draw back then. I was so enraged. I was upset, so I did the only reasonable thing at the time. I decided to post about them on my Instagram story. That's right, for everyone to see. I'd be exposing them to the whole world. They'd be sorry for scamming me. Except, I only had like 300 followers at the time, so nobody cared, and I never got my justice I deserved. And I just had to move on and get over it. Looking back at what happened, I genuinely wonder what their plan was with the art commission. Like, were they going to scam me from the very start? And when we agreed that they'd pay me after the sketch, did they just settle for it knowing that they'd take the sketch instead and scam me? Or did they hate my sketch so much that they didn't want to continue with the art commission? Like, maybe my art was so gosh darn bad that they didn't know how to respond and just decided to block me. Like, I want to know what actually happened, because I wasn't the best artist back then. I was still pretty new to digital art, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did just dislike the drawing. But then again, why would they even bother commissioning me? It's all just really confusing, and honestly, I'll never know the truth. But yeah, that's my weirdest art commission story. I never thought I'd talk about it in a video, but I know that you guys like hearing about my silly art-related stories, so I think it was worth making a video on. Let me know if you've ever had any weird or bad commission experiences in my comment section. I want to hear them, and it might make me feel better about mine. Thanks so much for watching this video. It's been Leamon Puppy. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all next time.